milk.
Well, why are you redeeming a water break right now? Okay, I'll drink water. Oh no, I guess I'm stretching too. Are you telling me I can't? Well, I mean, you can. Also, I blinked. I did everything. You couldn't see it, but it happened. Anyways. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, time. You can't.
We are the streamer now. Hello rats. It's me, Tractor Valorant. Today we're playing Pit Paysant, where the rats can enjoy watching me fall smiles. Remember dropper maps.
Okay, it's been like 5 minutes. Hi everybody, how are you doing today? It's fine. Look, we made it up. We're up now. Hope everybody's having a good day. I don't have any like major things to say. I do actually, never mind. I might go live tomorrow. For not very long, for like maybe an hour or two. To celebrate the hardcore world. Again, not a major stream, not like a hello, here are secrets, just a I made it 3 years. We're taking an hour to go stare at things. That would be the extent of it. I like Birkenberg so much more. The actual 3-year thing is not done yet, and even if I worked on it through tonight, I don't think I would have it done, and I wouldn't be happy with it if I tried to get it done all in one night, so we're not gonna do that. But I already told you guys that it would probably be next week that we would do it. Okay. But yeah, Hardcore World is 3 years old tomorrow. That doesn't scare me at all. Not even done. I tried. Listen. I might have gone overboard with the thing that I'm doing. That was a weird fall. I might have gone a little bit overboard with the thing I'm doing. So it's fine. Half a six? It is. Do I have to die at 6 years then? Is that how we're gonna do this? To really keep the 6-bit up? Do you think I could jump all the way to that thing on the top? All the projects always too ambitious? Listen. They are. It's fine. Maybe. I think I can get up there. Look at the bird. Okay, wait. Is it though? Listen, it's fine. Damn it. I didn't fall all the way down. Now I might. Oh, interesting fall. We're going after the bird. We're doing this for Minty. We're going after that bird. We're gonna get that bird. And that gold coin it has. And I'm definitely not gonna use it to buy the boots. I'm definitely not gonna use it to buy the boots. I'm definitely gonna hold on to it forever and never buy the boots. Except I kind of want the boots. The jaunty tune that the Bargenberg man plays makes me want the boots. So we're gonna get the boots one day. Is there any such thing as too ambitious a project, but also take care of your Ziploc? Take your time if you need to. Yeah, no. No, I will... Listen. I have almost everything I need for it. It's just... It's taking a little bit longer to... Okay. Finish it up than I thought. It's fine. I knew what I was signing up for. I just did bad at the math of how long it would take. I don't care about that. I'll let the bird buy you boots. Let the bird buy me shoes. What a sentence. Wow. But how is everybody? I'm a little bit tired. I was running around doing a whole bunch of stuff today. Not like a ton of stuff, but just, you know, whenever you go into the out. Gay? Going outside is now gay? Is that what you're saying? Is it gay to go outside? That one should have made it. Yes, that... I thought it would be more likely that the gays would say, well, actually, no. Fuck. I won't talk about how close it looked like I was to falling off of that. We're just not going to talk about it. We're just not going to talk about it. We're just not going to talk about it. I'm good. I made progress on some things I need to work on. Nice. Progress is always good. Two oxygens are gay for each other in the air. The air is inside too, Ether. The air is inside the house. I was answering how he was with gay. Well, that's just a given. Ether is very gay. Also, who's giving Joe a power trip? Because Joe is just going around the internet just trying to get me to fight them. I got pinged in Sneak Court, and Joe is just like, hello, I am here to start a fight. It's very funny. I hear emergency vehicles outside. I think Joe having power trips is fun to watch. Power to Joe. No, we're not giving Joe power. We're not giving Joe. No. We don't need to encourage Joe. We tell Joe to have a great day and that we care about them. Not allowed to have all the power. It's just asking for something to go wrong. Unless that's what you're wanting. Have you ever thought about giving Joe a chip? Absolutely not. To give a sneak code, did you see this art I made? I didn't! I'll have to go look at it later. I was on and off checking it today. But I like checking the art channel and the pets channel. Those are my two favorite channels. But that's just true of everything. Give Joe a folding chair. We're not giving Joe tools for fighting. No. So we landed on the moon again? I saw! It was super cool! Can Joe drive a truck? What? Are we giving Joe a truck now? Odyssey E. It was very cool. Space things are so cool though. I know Icy was yelling about like black holes earlier, and then I've been like reading and like looking at videos about a whole bunch of space stuff, and it's just space. Like all of the like planets that are like, or like objects out in space that are like orbiting around like our solar system and even around Earth that like aren't moons or aren't like planets. Like there are so many more things to learn about space, even like super locally, relatively speaking, and it's just, I just feel so much about it. And I also got reminded of, this was earlier, this wasn't even today, this was earlier this week when my parents were still out here, and then I showed my parents this because I thought they would like it because my parents are also nerds. But do you guys remember that video from that person that made the entire universe in Minecraft? They did it in creative mode, like they did models of like the solar system, and then they did a black hole. I fell again. It's fine, I'm talking about space. They did a black hole, and then they did like galaxies and stuff. Did you guys ever see that video? Hold on, I have to look it up. I have to look it up and I have to link it to you guys because that video like exists in my brain so much. This take me back to YouTube. Universe Minecraft. It's by Krista Cow. I love it so very much. He did another video after that that was making a another dimension in space. So good. So incredibly good. He's done a couple of like really, really impressive builds. Copy link. Wait, hold on. Copy. Bop. But it's this one. If you've never seen it, highly recommend it. Like, go watch it whenever. It's such a good video. I'll even throw it in the Discord as well. For later as well. It's just, I think people are so incredibly good at things. I want to yell. I want to yell about it. But the black hole build, the way that people have done those builds in Minecraft, I love so very much. But I think a lot about this because there was another streamer, or not another streamer, another content creator that decided that they wanted to make a black hole in space as well. They're doing it in a hardcore world. Oh, fucking Christ. Talking too much about space. Ducky, you did this. Ducky, this is your fault. Just getting L'd. Hate it here. No, but there was another content creator, and we've talked about this like phenomenon before of like hardcore Minecraft players that aren't really, I don't know, I don't want to say like not playing it with the spirit of it, but like they're doing things that are very much meant to like up the ante and make it like a more impressive time, but it doesn't really like feel in the spirit of playing hardcore. But like there was another person that made a black hole in hardcore Minecraft that kept like bringing in people into his hardcore world in order to do it, and I was like, this is weird. I really like Krista Cow's, and I think the design that Krista Cow did and the other content creator did are very similar. Not saying they're copied, because it's really hard to like, it's a weird build to do, and Krista Cow's is obviously different enough because it's done completely in creative, which means blocks that you cannot easily get in survival. But it was just, it's weird. I don't know. It makes me think about things. I will not be taking questions. Ducky, can I ask you a question? Are you having a good day? Flop. Oh, I fucked up. I can't jump. Ducky? Right there. What? I'm just thinking about space now. Brain's gone. That is my question. That's fair. Ducky, are you a broke, sickly Victorian child? Woo! Stop taking questions, they're mine now? Okay, Tastic, are you a broke, sickly Victorian child? That is now your question. Yes, okay. I'm sorry, / congrats. But no. Space is so cool, and there's been so much space stuff happening. It's I've been engulfed in a biography of Napoleon's younger years. Guy was super interesting. Napoleon is very interesting. I didn't do a ton of studying of him in particular, but I did a lot of like French history because I took a lot of French classes. God damn it. So there were a lot of like French historical figures that I got to like touch on a little bit further than in a history class, because the French classes took some time to go over like other history and like more emergency vehicles. I think something might be on fire in another neighborhood, but that's okay because it's not here. I would die of consumption, let's be real. Tastic, no. Tastic, you'd be fine. Eat black holes before they can eat you? That's not how they work. Would black holes taste good? No. Maybe. No. They taste like nothing. No, they would not taste like pasta. They'd either taste like nothing or everything. Everything bagel but a black hole. Nope. I think I want a bagel now. Did you know he almost gave up on his military career to write pretty graphic romance novels? No, I didn't know that one. I don't think they covered that one in my French class. That's hilarious, though. Why'd we stop him? Dude could have had a great career as a romance author. It tastes like a cream puff, but without the cream, so you'd pop it into your mouth and then just deflate, and you'd be so it'd be so sad and flaky. If I had enough mass compacted into me to counteract the gravity of a black hole and ate a black hole, I think it would be a good snack. Okay, bye. Fair enough, Icy. Have a good time zone. The revolution happened? That's... Why'd we have to do that? We could let him have a good career. I want to make a joke, but I don't think I'm allowed to make that joke. Probably not. Space stuff is so cool, though. I want to go to space. I want to go to space. I want to exist in space. Wait, did you guys hear that they're doing a Mars expedition test? I don't know if we ever touched on it, but once upon a time, they signed up people to do a... I'm trying to find the right words to describe this. Essentially what they're doing is mock Mars expeditions. So, and it's like, it's not even like the entire term of the expedition. What they're doing is they're sending people to a lab and saying, you're here for a year. And during that year, they're put through a simulation of what it would be like to go through the mission on Mars. I thought there was only one done so far. Like, there's one in progress right now, and then they're starting the applications for the second one. At least for that particular place, they've only done the one, and they're making the application for the second. But they do things like simulate.
Rename it to Team Vicky.
Hold on. Hey, you know that thing that Twitch used to do? Where it would just like randomly turn the volume up on all of the streams that I had that automatically rated into other people? It's doing the thing again. They stopped doing that for ages, and now it's back again. And I hate it here. I hate it here so much because it also turns the volume up. I had Pirate Software stream on, and now it's just, I was cursed for a second. Okay, back to jumping. We should eat Twitch? No. It wouldn't taste good. Would not taste good. I want to eat purple? Okay. Is the flavor purple just grape to you guys, or is it something else? Because the flavor blue is the flavor blue, and I think we can all agree on that, but is purple just grape? I'm really hungry. That doesn't mean you can eat a company. Artificial grape. Yeah. That's the grape flavor I mean. Grape Kool-Aid. Yeah. Is it just grape? Are there any other flavors that we assign to purple? Like a purple yam to me? Oh, that's fair. That's incredibly fair. Tommy Innit invaded my animal videos. I don't know if it's actually Tommy or just a lookalike, but either way, he's in the comment section and he knows the owner of the channel. What channel? Oh my god, hold on. Twitch is like actually breaking. Hold on. Where did it go? Okay, it's still running here. My ads manager window in OBS just fucking disappeared. Also, Clover, I know earlier you said you liked my hair. Thank you. I didn't do anything special with it. And I'm not bald. I'll fight all of chat. Urban Rescue Ranch? Oh, I love that stream though. He's so funny. Purple's also the taste of blueberries. Actually, you know what? I'll give you that one. That's true. Blueberries are purple flavored. He streams? No, I just know him. Actually, I think he might have done some streams at some point, but he's just around, and I'm not surprised. I know other content creators have gone and visited his ranch. So, I'm not surprised that Tommy Innit knows him. Or knows of him. Oh, the ads manager is back. Purple is the taste of shit cough medicine. See, cough medicine in my brain is cherry flavored. Well, like, medicine cherry flavored, which is bad. Why not eggplant? I don't think of eggplant as a purple flavor. That was a really bad jump. I want back to the bird. Can we get back to the bird? I was doing so good when I was quiet. Sorry, the Urban Rescue Ranch. No, I know who you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. I'll make blueberry pancakes, but with blueberry puree instead of whole blueberries. Ooh, that'd be good. You could do a swirl of it in the middle of the pancake as well. That was too far. Uncle Ben? I think so. Yeah. Just hold on. We're just gonna have a moment. Yeah, with Kevin. And then he has a whole bunch of videos that are him implying that Kevin died or something. Like he keeps like not clickbaiting. He just keeps joking about it. It was him? Who? Not sure if I'd had to lessen the other liquids though. You would. So if you're gonna make Tommy? I don't know. Probably. But I wouldn't be surprised. Tommy's gonna hold on, actually no, because it's well, actually soon. Tommy's coming to the US soon. So he's probably been trying to do some like things to like promote his stuff. Hear me out? Yes. I love his titles. I like the titles too. It's always really funny because I try to show him show his videos to people and I'm like, ignore the title. It's fine. Minty, you can have that one. We'll see how long it takes for people to notice. Yeah, actually thickening it would be good. I'd watch Tommy fight Kevin. Sure. You know what? We can let that happen. Minty, that's so nice of you. Sugar's the obvious thickener. Yee. Like, make it a syrup, but, like, not a syrup. Ooh. Wait. I just want to make syrups now.
Oh, we're still? Never mind.
I'm gonna personally fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I need to keep the banned words at 69. No, that's fair. I mean, you could have gotten rid of some of the Christmas ones. Pop. No, the Christmas ones are the heart and soul of the band. You know what, Minty? You're right. I'm sorry for suggesting that. You are absolutely correct. If we get rid of the Christmas ones, everything is over. Also ads. And now we wait. And by wait, I mean I do dumb things and then I just go back to where I was before anybody notices. Crime spirit. No doing crime. Please don't do crime. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Also, this Hermitcraft season, I am in love with this Hermitcraft season. Every single creator, every single episode, I love them. I also didn't change the pun because I forgot to. Incorporeal. We said it might be easier to do a swirl kind of thing. Experiment a little though. Yee! Take your time experimenting with it, Tastic. Do smaller batches of pancakes to figure it out. Please change it, I'm begging you. No. That pun is the one that I do at like the notification message, and I didn't change the notification message, so that's still the pun. Jumpy boy. Hi May! Hope you're having a good time zone. Instead of doing crime, find a local community aid project you can volunteer at. Takes less effort because someone else has set up for you. It still makes cops/politicians mad. Because you are bettering your community through selfless acts? Yes. 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 Minty is correct. Do things in your local community. Remember that your community is an important part of your life. Even if you don't feel like you go outside and do a ton, the stuff that happens in your local community is super important. I am so bad at jumping. Why am I playing this game? I also don't know if I'm gonna play another game today or if it's just gonna be Jump King. If I play Jump King for several hours, will I be okay as a person on the other side? Has everyone seen the Acorn Cop? Oh my god. He resigned, right? I think he resigned. What happened to Jump Queen? Well, you see there's a hot babe at the top. God, that Acorn Cop thing. The what? So, we're going down to the sewer for this one. I don't remember the details of what they were out there for. They went to a location, had arrested somebody, put them in the car in handcuffs. And then one of the officers was walking at the car, and an acorn fell in the car and apparently sounded like a gunshot. And he thought he had been shot. And so he fired at the car. And the cop with him also fired at the car, because they also thought that something had happened, because they were panicking. Very bad. Not good. Guy resigned. As far as I remember, the guy in the car is fine. No, Star is correct. He did, like, Dark Souls rolls across the ground, like, twice. For some reason, that was the appropriate course of action when being fired at. I heard Helldivers 2 queue is next to non-existent now. Next to non-existent as in the servers have now capacity to do stuff. And it's no longer a nightmare to get onto. Because now I will go through and make sure that supers have approved allegedly. So I should start working on installing it soon. Except I can't. Woo, I will play it. Can I finish the year 3 stuff first? Can I finish the year 3 stuff? Because if I don't finish the year 3 stuff and then I start playing Helldivers, I will not finish the year 3 stuff. And I kinda think I should finish the year 3 stuff. Really was rolling. He was. Well, I did not see combat. He was in the special forces in the military before coming to cop. I didn't know that, and that makes it worse. Star, you've got to be kidding me. was... I suddenly have much less faith in humanity. It's fine. He resigned. Some people were trying to defend him by saying he had PTSD, but he never saw God. I'm 80% convinced that once any person has had a job in the army, should not have a job in any kind of armed forces or management positions. No. Being good to rat, tidy rat, clean kitchen rat? Hell yeah. Have a good time doing your tasks. I think that people from the military can move on to a number of positions in a number of different sectors of the, whole bunch of industry. Because there's tons of people that you don't think about that have been in the military before. Like, I knew people at Twitch that had been in the military before. I knew people at other companies that had been in the military before. I have extended family that have been in the military that are very functional and able to do a ton of jobs out in the world. Well, okay, hold on. Clover, Am doesn't ever refuse to eat and cry at you until you I give her wet food. But Anne does. Anne does. Sometimes she will look at a bowl full of wet food, or a bowl full of like dry food, then walk over, stare at me, and then stare at the bowl that I normally put the wet food in, and then stare at me again, and then stare at the bowl, trying to communicate without saying a single meow that she wants wet food, and then I won't give it to her, then she goes and eats the dry food anyways. It usually takes a couple hours for her to give up and go eat the dry food, but... Speaking of community, I've applied to a job at a library and I'm gunning for this position so hard. Wrote a sincere cover letter mentioning how much libraries mean to me, but I won't know if I get an interview until a couple weeks out. Good luck, Tastic. I believe in you. I don't even think Am's here. If Am's here, I'm so sorry that we're talking about feeding you wet food. Bella's being particularly stubborn today. If Bella continues to like persistently want the wet food over the dry food, it might be worth scheduling a vet appointment and having them look at her teeth. Because I've known several cats actually at this point that like have had teeth issues and have not wanted to eat dry food because of it. However, if tomorrow Bella gives up and just eats the dry food, like maybe she's fine. I'd say like this is a thing to track. I usually give like a week before I worry about it. Like, well, okay, I say I give a week before I worry about it. I worry intensely about it the entire week long, but I give it a week before I go in and then call the vet and be like, these are the things that I've noticed. Is this worth coming in for? Do you know what else this could be? And can I treat it at home? That's generally, I don't like being up there. That's genuinely how I deal with like pet problems, and that's worked out more or less fine. She has an appointment coming up soon actually anyway. Yeah, that's one of those things, if it continues on and off but like she's still eating food that isn't wet food, wait until the appointment. If it continues and is persistent and literally Bella won't eat anything but the wet food for like several days, then it's worth being like, hey, I know I have an appointment, this seems more urgent, is there any way for me to come in, or do you want me to take her to the emergency vet? Kind of thing. My vet's really good about like, if I call in with an issue, they're very communicative of like, okay, so we think it's this, and literally by we think it's this, I mean they will put me on hold and go talk to the actual vet for like a while and make sure that like the vet knows what's going on and see what they think what it is based on Anne's history. So thanks for the advice. Did not think about her teeth. I'm just thinking about it lately because I saw somebody else dealing with that too, and then it turned out to be their cat's teeth, which is always like sucky. And then I started staring at Anne because she was also doing that thing. She was doing that thing the other day. was like a couple days ago where she was just staring at her wet food bowl and then at me, and I was like, do you really want wet food that badly? But she was eating the dry food. She was just not liking the fact that there were a whole bunch of people in and out of the house, and she was rebelling and wanted a reward for being a good cat, because normally if I make her do something she hates, she gets a reward, and it's usually wet food. And so she was looking for that. I'm really bad at this. Why is this section so hard now? My vet was the same way, but A, they're lovely, and B, Cal was a service dog, so I had to be overly aware of his health. Yeah. I'd say it's like, well, yeah, with a service dog, obviously, since they're performing like a job, need to be like super attentive to what's going on to them. But I say in general, I've never been to a vet that has never been understanding when I call and am super like concerned. Even the emergency vet, when I called after they had like given me a list of things to look out for when I brought Anne back from them not last year, 2 years ago. They were super understanding when like 2 days later I called again and was like, I don't know if this is correct or if this is everything that should be happening, and I don't know. And the other lady on the other end was like, you'll be fine. Everything is fine. I understand the worry. I had a cat that went through the same stuff and I was super worried about them too. So, but I know that there's like obviously not great vets out there. I need to just stop. I need to stop doing that. No English, sorry. Baby, you speak English. Speaking of cats, I solved Puffer's pee-pee piss problem at a litter box, and there was one change to his old one that we reverted back to the old way it was. Oh, 100%. I do? Well, you are right now. Any change to like a litter box can cause problems for cats. One of my extended family members actually taught their cats to pee in the toilet. I don't know how many of you have ever seen like those kits to teach cats to do that, where essentially like it's an attachment that you put onto a toilet so that they'll start getting used to like using the litter box on the toilet, and then you like slowly take away rings so that it becomes like more and more of like the toilet is actually accessible. The police are back. And then they'll like eventually go to the bathroom in the toilet. They moved houses and the cats just refused to use the toilet to pee ever again. They would only use litter boxes. It was so weird. They were trying to figure out what changed it, but they have no idea. Like they just refused. They just refused. They learned on that one toilet and they said no other toilet is enough. Maybe the smell, I don't know. Bella, for some reason, doesn't think anyone else in the house will feed her, so she always comes and picks at my drawers or mews at me. Usually she has food in the bowl, but just needs me to show her that the food is in the bowl. Occasionally she'll just come back telling me she wants wet. Oh. Yep. And sometimes doesn't believe me when I put treats down for her and requires me to point them out to her. Like legitimately, I can put the treats in my hand and then put them on the ground, and then she will look at me like I still have the treats. The treats are on the ground, closer to her. Like legitimately in front of her, and she's like, there's nothing there. You're lying to me, there's nothing there. Puffer can't have wet because he's on a special diet, but he likes the crunchy. No, that makes sense. I was about to say, aren't most special food diets like dry? But I guess there would be, or wet, but I guess there would be dry ones as well. Remember how much of a mess I was on the phone my second night home with Cal? It was the first week of November, not tick season, and Cal had a tick that's based on its size he picked on our drive home with him. Ooh, but I couldn't get it out, and the head wound up staying in his leg. It can be a risk of infection, especially with a young dog. Well, with anything. The tick getting stuck in you is like bad. Absolutely horrible. One of my old cats, we think, had limited / not great vision because he legitimately could not tell where a treat was unless high contrast area or hand feeding. I don't think Anne has vision problems. I think she has attention problems. Oh my god, she has been like watching the TV like a hawk while I've been watching Hermitcraft stuff. She just really wants to fight Minecraft players. My question, how do you get a cat to start using a litter box? You I forget like what order you're supposed to do it in, but essentially you just show them from a young age that it's there. You can train any cat to use a litter box. They just have to learn that that's where they go to the bathroom. Some cats figure it out, some cats don't. The wet version of a special diet is literally a gray brick. Not even his food-obsessed brother would eat it. Oh my god. I spent that night crying in the floor because I was so sure he was gonna die from that tick. Oh, Time. Time, I understand completely. I definitely thought Anne was having like a follow-up infection or issue after like the other one had been dealt with because of how she was acting. And then the vet insisted they were like, no. She will be fine. She just spent like 2 days here. It's gonna take several for her to readjust. Like, you're doing fine. She's doing fine. Everything is fine. It'll be fine. Here's some extra tests that you can do to see if she's having issues that are things like just making sure that like she will walk around. Fuck. Game hates me. Just been curious because that would stop me from getting a cat. Well, I mean, if you get an older cat, you don't have to train them to use a litter box. Just saying. I'm loving watching Iskall zip around with his trident. It's very much reminding me of 2020. Yup. I really enjoyed that. God damn it. I was watching the VOD of Iskall and Mumbo. Was it Iskall and Mumbo? It was Iskall and Mumbo, right? Am I insane? Doing end busting? That was just fun. We'll see if I ever pull the trigger. Get an older cat. Like, not super old, just get an older one. That's legitimately, like, older cats are so lovely and they already are, like, somewhat house trained most of the time. Like, get an older cat. With kittens, shelters or breeders normally litter train before you get the cat. Yeah, that's true too. It's like, really regardless of where you're getting a cat, unless you're randomly finding a mother cat who has just had kittens and you suddenly have to hand raise kittens. If you're getting kittens from somebody, they will know how to use a litter box. Because generally, I think it works for puppies too. Cats and kittens and puppies don't get adopted out until around 8 weeks, right? 6-8 weeks, somewhere in there. So they'll have learned how to use a litter box and gotten through some of the bumbling around. That was just miserable. That was just miserable. Yeah, 8 weeks. Yee. Because they need time to, like, be weaned from their mother, like, appropriately. Because if you take them away too early, it can actually have, like, pretty negative side effects for them later in life. Or lead to, like, bad behaviors. I know that some cats that got weaned too early, like, not, like, weaned... Some cats that were separated from their mother, like, way super early for reasons beyond their control. Like, I think the mom died, and this was, like, a rescue. They do things like just like suckle on blankets and things, which can be pretty destructive habit over time. So, how my first full day with my boy ended, bless Goose's handler for walking all the way across campus without Goose to help console me because my roommate was out of town. Oh. I like adult cats because their personality is more cemented than a kitten's. That's true too. Also remember, if you're meeting cats in a shelter, know that they can become dramatically different cats outside of the shelter. Because some of them really struggle in shelters. Like Anne was, not that she was like completely shut down, but she really did not seem to enjoy the loud noises and movement everywhere in front of her when she was in the shelter. And like she still does things like she watches anything that moves, like TV, me, strangers in the house, birds outside. Like as soon as she starts seeing movement, she watches it. But she's much happier and much more like vocal and talkative and friendly cat now outside of the shelter than she ever was inside of the shelter. She wanted nothing to do with people. I'm doing so good at John King, guys. We are playing Jump King the entire time. I've now decided we're doing Jump King the entire time because I'm going to just make myself suffer. Dogs is 8 to 10. You don't want to separate 6 weeks if you can help it. 7 is not preferred, but a lot of rescues will still adopt out at 7 weeks just for space reasons, which I get. Yeah. One of mine is taken up sleeping on top of doors. Hold on. No. Hold on. Star? No, we need to pause. Hello, everybody. What do you mean on top of doors? Like, just... I need to, like... like... on top of... So, like, doorway, door open, cat. Just, like, sit... Why? Why? Is that not a normal cat? I've never seen Anne do that. Legs hang just like... Excuse me. That is beautiful. God. But when my mom's cat was separated from his mom too early and still does intense faux nursing behavior and is very attached to my mom, they usually like, pick a person that becomes their mother. Pretty much. As like I've seen a couple of people that have done rescues accidentally become the mother cat to a kitten because just unfortunate circumstances. Bella was completely different from where she was before. It was mainly due to the other cats though. That's fair too. It's gonna follow me though. It's gonna be bad. I mean probably it'll be fine. Cats are weird. I love them. They're so stupid. But like in the best possible way. Cats are so stupid. They're so dumb. I love them. Okay. Up. We're gonna focus. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up and only up. A hit game. Only I'm going down. Down in an earlier round. I'm gonna miss having a cat that isn't my cat. They're gonna miss you too. But for Daisy, the door is next to the wardrobe so she can just step up. Oh, that makes sense. Anne would never do that. I don't think there's a good spot for her to get up on top of any of the doors, and that's probably a good thing. It's pretty easy for him, but I think I might try and block him. I'd say yeah, that's one of those things where it's like better to stop them from doing that. Anecdote about my brother and his partner and one of their cats. His partner makes my brother tea before he gets up because he gets up first, and Diego, Kitty, will sit in my brother's chair and watch and wait for just staring. It's probably not like that, but it might also be like that. And stairs. I walked off. I walked straight off. I just walked straight off. It's fine. Daisy's going to be so pissed when I move, she'll actually have to seek attention from her owner. Cat owner giving a cat attention? Never. Never ever. I've never seen a cat owner do that. Unheard of. Anyways, Anne's asleep on my bed. And I miss her. I like that Anne waits for me outside the bathroom when I go to shower and stuff. She wants to make sure I don't die. So she just waits there. And then runs away from the door when I'm done showering. I did a stupid. I did a stupid. I'm really good at this. We're not ending in the sewers today. Whatever happens, we're not ending in the sewers today. We're not ending in the sewers today. Coworker trainer quit / apparently got fired, so now I work cryo alone. It's frozen snack time. Don't eat all the frozen things. I like that you don't know. Has the story around just been that they were fired? But like nobody's confirmed anything? I always think that's funny. If I'm not up by 7:30 a.m., Daisy sits at the living room door and starts screaming until someone lets her in to lay on my bed. Oh, baby. Random thing. Elon Musk is threatening to make his own anti-woke search engine now. Why? With where? Like in Twitter? Is he gonna stick it in Twitter? Where's he gonna put it? What's he gonna call it? This is a brand new thing today? Does Elon Musk just not get enough attention? Does he just want some more attention? Get upset that when you search something, Google gives you woke results? Does he just want attention? Does some Google AI hurt its feelings by having pictures of black people? Can we just shove him into space? Can we send him to Mars? He wants to go. Can we just send him early? What's with social media CEOs having meltdowns today? Who else had a meltdown? Pastor, tell me the news. Who else had a meltdown today? If you search white woman with white man or something, it gives you what Star says. Okay, hold on. Are they saying that that's AI? Because that's just the algorithm working. Because sometimes it gives you some other things. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, Google search results aren't just like the product of Google. Like, they know that, right? Do they know that? It's just real hard for something that would hurt their feelings. I mean, they did. I don't know. Like, what are they proposing that their search engine? What does Elon Musk think his search engine could do better? Fucking Christ. Maybe an AI can play Jump King for me. Do you think the AI could play Jump King for me? But don't they say feelings don't matter? What matters is facts. Don't tell them that. They'll yell. Don't tell them that. They'll yell. This goes for everybody. If anybody's ever said that and then yelled about something, don't tell them. They'll yell. Also, their feelings aren't hard to hurt, so they really didn't search that hard. Oh. Like the Google searches where they put the in terms like European art, but get mad when some of the art was not by white people. Did they know that there were non-white people that lived in Europe too? Do they know that? Tumblr CEO, he was butthurt that people thought he was being transphobic and misogynistic because of the complex situation. It's made the whole situation worse as he had a tantrum. Wait, no, okay, but I've been seeing some of that stuff on and off for a while, Tastic. He had a meltdown about it today. That's hilarious and awful. I feel no feelings for the Tumblr CEO. He can suffer. Like, you go way out of their way to try and find things to be mad about. They really are, though. Elon is also upset because another AI gives you search founding fathers. It gives you a man of color or something, if I remember what I read correctly. Do they know that they can just not look at things? Right? Like... He went to Twitter to harass the woman that got banned? Oh no. Maybe we can't use Tumblr anymore. Tumblr CEO started harassing one of the banned people on Twitter for posting pics she had posted to Tumblr / claimed would get her banned on Tumblr. Maybe we don't like Tumblr. Why is all the social media bad? Can we make a new social media? Maybe. Perhaps. It wouldn't be better. I'm gonna keep jumping, but ads. I do need to finish setting up the streamer bot thing so that I have the notification on screen for ads. If I just focus really hard. Nope, I'm just gonna fall down again. Why is this area kicking my ass? Then called out such posted names to every single one of her supposed side blogs. How do we get him kicked out of the company? Do you think we can get him kicked out of the company for doing something like that? Because that's like her old not deleted Tumblr side blogs. That's still, you don't like, I think I'm preaching to the choir with this one. You don't do that. If you work at a company, even if you have access to that information, you don't use that information to harass people on the internet. You don't use that information to even like get in the good graces of other people on the internet. You don't use that information, period, unless it is for things related to the business, and then only privately. I'm gonna scream. I looked into a popular Tumblr alternative, and apparently harbors people that are like absolute scumbags, like actual danger to children and animals type deal. Now I'm cursed with bad knowledge about these random motherfuckers. Oh no. Lost my duck phone? Oh, I hate that. Don't use that information outside of your job, and you especially don't use it for harm. Yes. No. That's... I'm so flabbergasted by that. Like, I had to do regular training at Twitch that was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be a dick with information or insider knowledge that I have. And in an instance where insider knowledge that I have may be used in order to benefit or harm someone else, I report it to HR. Hi, Woo. So we start a new social media and we give it dragons. Social media dragons? What happened with Twitch? Nothing. I don't say anything about Twitch. I said I did regular trainings when I worked there about how to not be a dick with insider information. Which apparently is not a training that the Tumblr CEO has had. Twitch is going woke. God damn it. Honestly, I was staying pretty neutral about the whole Tumblr CEO thing before the Twitter thing because I wasn't seeing any screenshots that wasn't just annoying corporate feels. And then I saw that and went, okay, yeah, this man both has a vendetta now and is just fucking terrible. Anyways, don't use co-host. Co-founder is friends with someone who is neck deep in certain allegations. Also, one of the head staff was that old Discord moderator. Oh. I hate. Never mind, we can fall. I need time to process feelings. I hate that. Don't use social media at all. I mean, in many ways, stepping away from more social media is going to be a great boost to your mental health. Like, legitimately, if you're feeling like super depressed and super like beat down by everything that you're seeing, literally shut off all your social media accounts, block them, find apps that'll help you that will help you not get to them. Legitimately. and then like spend a week with like everything turned off. I mean Twitch, I mean Discord, unless you need that for work purposes. I mean everything. Just get rid of everything that is social media. Avoid anything about social media if you watch things on YouTube, if you still use YouTube during that period. Just turn it all off for a week and then introduce back in the ones that like you want to talk to friends with. And that's it. Do not add in the others. Do not add in the others. Just step away. Stepping away from Twitter a whole bunch has been so beneficial to my mental health. I open it maybe like a couple times a week now. On my desktop usually, because I don't have the app anymore on my phone. And getting rid of TikTok was a great boost. Although YouTube Shorts tried to take over, but I stopped opening YouTube on my phone, so I would stop looking at shorts. So do what you can to like protect your mental health. The constant barrage of information that comes from social media is not something that our brains were programmed to deal with. Is there a secret up there? No. Like legitimately, our brains are not programmed in a way that is going to do well with that kind of stuff. And if you're feeling super beat down by information that you're seeing over and over and over again, turn it off. It is not worth your mental health. This goes for Twitch too. I know that there are weeks on Twitch where like everything goes wrong and all anybody is talking about is like this drama or that drama, or like this social media influencer did X and this social media influencer did Y. And that's super not helpful for people's brains either. And if you start like, if you're watching like content creators and they're doing some of that and like you're hearing all this stuff and you don't want to hear it, just log off. Just log off, take a break, do something else. Find a neat book, go to your local library, go outside, touch grass. I mean it as a joke, but also seriously, like going outside and like spending time in nature, great. Super good for you. Even if it's just a little bit. Only shorts during my break because I like consuming info. No, that's fair. There's a couple of people that like legitimately make good news shorts, and I like those ones, but then I infinite scroll. That's the problem. Honestly, yeah, only being on Discord and Twitch for the past half a year has been great. I miss the old artists I followed on Insta every once in a while, but really limited media like that, even forgetting YouTube exists, has helped me just feel better with how I spend my time. Yeah. Spend time taking care of yourself, do cool things, consume things that make your brain feel good or teach you new things. I'm really bad about going down the rabbit holes that are mentally harmful. Fantastic, I'm the same way. Unfortunately, there's a couple of like things that like my brain, when I don't want to call them hyperfixations because, well, they might be, but there's a couple of things that like I get sucked into super hard, and I just, as soon as I start seeing that I'm doing it, I turn it off, because it's usually a YouTube video series, and I turn it off and then I go find something else to do, like read books or go hang out with Anne or play like video games or something. But I've seen it happen to myself before. I used to do it a lot more during college, where I'd like just sit and watch some like, I don't want to call them YouTube documentaries, because at that point they weren't really documentaries, but I'd watch videos and I would just get sucked into these rabbit holes that were positively horrible. I hate them. I hear enough about, that was bad. Oh. I hear enough about terrible people secondhand and it already sucks. It does. It really does. There was some stuff that like I was seeing on social media over the last couple days, and it was like, wow, I wish I hadn't opened up social media. Like, it's good to be informed and it's good to know about things that are going on, but sometimes it's just not worth the cost of your mental health. I'm not talking about any particular situation, and obviously like knowing things and being informed about what's going on is like good, but do your best to like limit consumption of things that actively is harmful to you. You're of no use to anybody if you are also suffering. And it is better to be slightly informed and still doing well and able to do things than have sunken into a hole so deep that you can't get out of. I'm really bad now. Good news, I found my ducks around. Also, the internet wears down with mental health. Yes. Try to delve into different things. You should broaden your horizons. Yee! I found an interesting book at the bookstore today. I went and stopped over there this morning. That's about lighthouses. Because I keep thinking about how cool it would be to live in a lighthouse for like a year. And so it's an essay book. I'll let you guys know how good it is afterwards. Because it's not a very long one. But I think it'd be fun. Lighthouses are wizard towers? They are, though. Lighthouses are just wizard towers. Does bullying trader count? Sure. Just do something creative, like Star said. Do something new. Oh. If I focus really hard. Hard time. I'd live in a lighthouse. I don't know if I would want to live in a lighthouse for forever, but I feel like a year in a lighthouse would be a great experience. I'll make a sandcastle and eat it. Why is everybody threatening me with eating sand today? Joe did it, now Abe's doing it? Why is that the threat? Why is that the threat? Why is that the threat today? They seem spacious in a weird way. I want to see more layouts of lighthouses. Splat. If I could mod Jump King, I don't know why this popped in my head. I want to make it the Doug Dimmadome sound of Not Right from that one Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome meme. Just every time you fall. Sorry, that has no place in anything that we're talking about. I just keep thinking about it. Also, a lot of the times when you sink into a hole like that, you also start to feel so helpless that ways that you might be able to give possible aid feels pointless in the grand scheme. Back to what I said about community projects, if you focus on the fact that your community doesn't have stuff to help people and you keep catastrophizing about that instead of supporting a local group that has set up a food pantry and is looking for donations or volunteers to help sort/distribute for just 2 hours a week, you can help without taking over your entire life and be healthier. Yeah. Working in like food pantries and stuff, super nice. Because you could, like, that is, like, such a tangible benefit of, like, okay, people need food. Food pantry gives people food. Super beneficial. You get to know that, like, the stuff that you're helping do will tangibly help people, will keep people fed. Super helpful. Have a good time zone, Ducky. Hi. Why? Why am I like this? Why am I suffering? Also, don't be offended if I just gotta hear less about social media. Even if it's healthy discussion, I'm just so tired of it. No, that's fair, Woo. What do you want to talk about instead? Space? We can go back to talking about space. So many things in space. I want them to find more planets that have the potential for life. Space people leave for good. Fuck space, it created capitalism by extension. Space did nothing, Woo. Humans made capitalism. Space is just out there being neutral. They found so many planets. I know, and it's so cool. You know how to sew? You can mend clothes for people. It's something no one thinks much about, but can be very helpful. Mend your friends' clothing. Learn how to darn socks, so you can fix holes in socks. It's such a nice thing to do, like, for yourself and for others. And make mending a fun thing. I see a lot of people, like, think about mending clothes as just, like, just like fixing it to like make it as invisible as possible, you can go the opposite way if you're mending your clothing. You can make a tear into a design that then you expand upon the next time that piece of clothing has another tear in it. Like, legitimately, make it into something so you make the thing more yours than it was before. Wait, I am about to have so much Robotics Kids bullshit. So much. Wait, are they doing stuff soon? I want to hear about all the Robotics Kid things. I love the Robotics Kids. Not just yours, Minty, although I do love yours in particular, but like, I know that there's a couple other people in the community that do stuff with Robotics Kids, and it makes me so happy when I hear people talking about Robotics Kids because it makes me so excited for the future. Or create the tears if you don't have any. Well, I mean, you can, but I'd say probably wait. Maybe I'm gonna start below where I stopped again. It's entirely possible. No, don't wait. No. Wait. Hey, Zippy? Yes. I'm just thinking about space again. I spaced out thinking about space. How did we get here? I fell. People of Revolution. No, it's not the revolution. I'm just bad at video games. I'm just really bad at video games. Okay, but what if I play Power Wash? I could play Maybe I play Power Wash. What if I play Jump King the other day? It's gonna be bad the other day. Rude. Hate it here. L. Oh. There are a lot of good things in the world, though. A lot of good food to be had. A lot of cool things to be seeing. A lot of cool plants. Update? Update on what? 12,622 hours in Dota. Sorry, you're insane. Sorry, I need to check terminology so I didn't accidentally dox location. Basically, this is the big competition before Worlds for them. Competition decides which teams from the area get to go to Worlds. There's 16 slots for Worlds in our area, 3 state area, tri-state area, and 100 teams that have qualified for this comp. That's so insane. 2 days of comps. 13,622. Sorry, that you know, just casually missing 1,000 hours of Dota time. You know, no big deal. Star's a liar, can't trust them. I trust Star so much. Maybe that's a mistake, but I feel like I can trust Star so much. So many teams I haven't met before, which is exciting. Yeah, no, that's super cool that so many teams qualified. How many was it, like, roughly last year for the same competition? Because I remember you talking about some other competitions, but I don't- well, actually, you might not have known, because I remember- no, was it last year or the year before? Because I know at one year they had basically qualified without needing to do some extra stuff, and I don't remember what year it was. But also it happens on a fucking hockey rink, where you're just putting a mat or something down and then the field's on top of that. Fuck. That's so much. That's so much. Hold on, a hockey rink? That's so much robotics. My bad. 13,622.2 hours. According to Steam. I like that it started adding the, like, decimals. It's like, hey, you've played over this. It's so silly. Nintendo's solution was just to put, like, a plus sign and then, like, round it. So it was like, you're around this. Maybe you're over that. You'll figure it out the next time you open it up and see that the number has jumped up 5. That was too high. Wow. What I missed, I fell. And then I jumped. and then I fell, and then I jumped, and then I fell, and now we're here. Not in that order necessarily, but you know. Years ago, I think they qualified for Worlds via special event put on by college, which is super cool. Series Comp is 100 teams every year, basically always full. Oh, fuck yeah. That's cool, though. That's so cool. I wish that robotics team stuff had been, like, more prevalent in my area, but I'm, like, 95% sure if it was, like, a big thing in my area, it was probably... There was, like, a science and technology magnet school in my city. I didn't go to it, it was just in my city. And I'm pretty sure they would have had the team, and then I didn't get the team, and I'm just sad now. Ogre is a year younger than me, right? He didn't know what a floppy disk was, and I almost cried. A year younger? A year younger. Why does nobody know what floppy disks are? How did they disappear so quickly from, like, the collective minds? What happened? Floppy disks are just good shaped and detailed. They're nice. And it's like the save button, and everybody's like, yeah, I don't know what that is.
I just got here. What do you mean people don't know about floppy disks?
I beat you to the punch, Ibit. Today you had to learn about people not knowing things that make you feel suddenly very old. Abe knows about floppy disks. Somebody 1 year younger than them doesn't know what floppy disks are. Ibit, you sent me a voice message again telling me how old things were. I'm going to fight you. And you have to qualify for the area comp thing by either winning one of the awards at the previous comps or winning finalists for skills/tournament champ. Then to fill in the remaining of whatever isn't filled for that 100 is the top teams and skills from the year that just weren't quite good enough against the harder comps. Also probably sweeped every single comp. I love the robotic stuff very much. It's very cool. I heard an argument about Walkman and Discman that was hilarious. What was the argument? What was the argument? What was the argument? Okay. I'm here again. I did it. I had to pull out the laser disc. Oh no. One wasn't old enough and didn't know what a Walkman was. I feel so incredibly ancient right now. I don't know what to say. A bird went up. Minty, I hope you appreciated that. I finally got the bird to move. I don't know where he's gone, but he moved. What? I know far too much random useless info. I knew what Walkman was before I knew what a floppy disk was. Both weren't super common when I was a kid, but they're still relevant to talk about. What happened? Why is there such a large technology gap? That isn't, like, how do I phrase this? The technology gap or, like, knowledge gap for some stuff is, like, so weird. It's like this weird, like, year that, like, everybody stopped knowing things. So this is literally top 100 in the area, and it's on fucking Hockey Rink, which means the person I work with to do queuing is getting a microphone that broadcasts directly into the concourse, whatever the outside area around the rink is called, to get teams to show up. No more walkie-talkies and relying on some random volunteer that doesn't listen to us. Oh, fuck yeah. No, that's fantastic. That was too far. Hi? No. Hi. Oh. Neat. little Sony dogs, I believe it was, the little robot things that did, yeah, the one that did flips. Remember those, the plastic pets that were supposed to be like electronic pets that weren't really pets, but they were kind of pets? I liked those. They were stupid. I love them very much. The modern equivalents that are like smart and answer questions, I don't like. I want an electronic pet dog thing that barely functions and is just goofy as fuck. Your grandma had a cat one of those? Yeah. She knows how to yell and she's been monitoring these events for almost 10 years. Absolutely love her. Fuck yeah. Getting to volunteer at events like those are fantastic. I fucking despise everything. I hate 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 everything. I don't hate everything. I hate everything. I hate it all. We go again. We go up again. And I consider... I have a VHS camcorder, but I need special tapes for it, small ones. Yep, that's one of the issues, is some of that technology, like, there you can get, like, the main electronic, like, the actual, like, camcorder stuff, but some of the, specialized other equipment is harder to locate. Or if you can locate it, it's broken. I had so many VHSs as a kid. I did too. I think my parents still have like a majority of them. I don't think they got rid of any of them. I know that my parents digitized some home videos. And by digitized, I don't even think they uploaded them. I think they just converted them all to DVDs. Oh my god, that's all they did. They converted a whole bunch of like home videos that we had on like VHS tapes to DVDs. I don't know where the DVDs are. I'm sure my mom knows. We should convert those to Blu-rays. Yeah, but Blu-rays are dying. Don't they want to get rid of Blu-rays? Isn't that the thing that's happening, is they're getting rid of Blu-rays? Wasn't that a while ago? Am I insane? Am I misremembering? Oh, we yelled about the Sony thing. The Disney Sony thing the other stream. Wait, why? I don't know, because people aren't buying physical media. I think we talked about this last stream, but we can talk about it again. Sony is taking over Disney's physical media production. Like, legitimately. Disney is saying we're done doing the physical media distribution because nobody wants it. And so they're moving to that. But I'm also pretty sure I thought they were like starting to phase out a whole bunch of Blu-ray stuff. Well, we already know that like tons of companies are reducing the amount of physical media that they're making because people don't want it. Which isn't even that, it's just that they keep making all of their streaming services and then assuming people will pay for those forever, but then also getting upset when people pay for things in order to get access to shows and things, and then the shows go away. So I've seen like a marked change in consumers, at least online in some circles, being like, I'm just gonna start buying the DVDs. Again, because I'm tired of like not owning the shit that I'm paying for. Price per is expensive to ship from where it's made. Yeah. They just don't want to do it anymore. People like the convenience of online, so people tend to buy the stuff online or tend to like purchase it digitally. But now more companies are like keep reducing the amount of physical media that they're producing, and now people are starting to go, hey, wait, we want to own our shit because of what was the what game CEO was it that was talking about how video game players should get over the fact that they don't own their games? Xbox? Yeah. That whole conversation, Ubisoft, I think at this point it's been every single company. I think multiple companies have said something similar at some point. But I'm pretty sure that Ubisoft or like Xbox or one of the bigger ones was saying something and people started getting upset about it. And it's really hard. It's just... I like Steam a lot. I don't want to get you wrong, because I'm playing Jump King. This game right here, I'm playing Jump King off of Steam. I like Steam. I like the advantage of getting to play games from indie creators and have it all housed in one library and things like that. Steam is still awful. If I do one thing and fuck up and Valve decides to ban my account, I lose 300 video games and thousands of hours of saves and thousands of dollars of money. Also ads. Steam gives access for indie games that would never have a chance though. Yeah, no, see that's the thing is I can lose all of my stuff at the drop of a hat, but Steam provides such a good opportunity for indie games. Like even itch.io, like even that stuff in account, it'd be so hard to like find new games. Without Steam, Star wouldn't have a Dota problem. Absolutely true. But it's okay, the Dota problem is kind of fun. As long as Star's having a good time. It's such a weird little spot. It's just, I don't know. I think it's really bizarre that we thought that the solution to things was going to be streaming with the way that Netflix once was. And now we've cycled back around to, hey, maybe the physical media is the way to go. Because Netflix was such a weird thing. Like, they started doing streaming and everybody's like, this is a revolutionary way to consume media. I don't have to have so many DVDs. Look at all these movies I have access to. We didn't think through the consequences, and now we're here and everything is streaming and nothing is like physical media and you own nothing even if you purchase it. You can buy books on like Amazon and not own them and they can delete them at any moment. That's so weird. Why are we paying for things that we don't get to own? Crunchyroll did that recently with Funimation stuff. Well, Crunchyroll didn't do it. That decision sounded like it was far above Crunchyroll and Funimation. Merk. Sony owns them? No, Sony owns both of them. It just sounded like Sony was consolidating. And I was aware of this so long ago. One of my brothers had the Sega channel. Because now they're saving Disney physical media. It's so weird. It's just fucking bizarre. There we go. It was a cartridge that went into your Sega Genesis with a coax cable on the back of it. That's amazing. EB to sleepy, DB streeby. Have a good time, Zontastic. Take care of yourself. Nope. Nope. I'll get there. And for a fee every month, you had access to 50 games. You could, like, rent the newest games the day they came out. That is insane that that existed. I need to do this. Oh, I found the crow again. How do I get to you? Nope. Way ahead of its time. Yep. Oh yeah, they did that with the Dreamcast too. It's so weird the ways that like people innovate and then it doesn't become popular and then somebody does it again years later and it becomes like the way that everything goes. What I'm saying is that no idea is original. Everything is one, like everything. Everything. It doesn't matter. That should have worked. That should have worked. That was bullshit. That was bullshit, game. Game Boy Color Pokemon Crystal could hook up to phones to get, oh my god, it could do that! I do remember hearing about that! Of course, at that point in time, there was also all those rumors, like, I unironically, I wish that we could go back into time that, when the internet wasn't popular, because there was a point in time in which you and your friends in middle school and like elementary school would hear and share all of these wild theories about how to do things in video games. Rumors of games? Yeah, we did that too, but like just being able to like, that's fine. Being able to like say like, okay, so if you go to this area and you do XYZ and then you walk over here, this thing will definitely for real happen. It never happened. It was really funny though. Like the mystery of like, does this work? Are they lying to us? Do you ever get Luigi in Mario 64? Are you telling me that Mario's available in the original N64 version? Because obviously with like the DS remake, you got Mario, Wario, Luigi, and Yoshi. He's not, but that was a tale. I never heard that one. Mine were all Pokemon related. Some of them turned out to be real years later, I found out. Some of them were about, like, Missing No and stuff like that, like how you got those. Those are actual ones that, like, walked around my middle school and stuff. But I didn't believe them, because at that point I'd already been burned a couple of times, because I kept trying to go find Pokemon that I thought actually existed and they didn't exist, and I was very sad about it. So I stopped believing them, but then there were some that were actually true that I ignored that turned out to be true when I heard about them years later on the internet. And then I was sad that I did not listen to people and have further conversation about things like Pokemon. It's fine though. Missing No was for Red only, I believe. Yeah, but like I had heard about it and I had friends that were playing it, and like at that point I was like, you're lying. That's not real. Mew Glitch works on all three, I think, because I got it. I think the Mew Glitch did. I know Missing No was rarer. Not impossible to find, just rarer. We're just screwing with our friend because she's playing through FFX and it's her first FF. No, listen. I think that is a time-honored tradition of telling your friends lies about video games that they are playing, but really small lies that make them get really curious about what they're doing, and then they go on rampant adventures to go and figure out if you were right or wrong. If you fall, you will win. Abe? I won't. I just won't, though. How do you know? Because I keep falling. I've fallen 23, no, that's jumping, 2,887 times. I think I would know by now if it was going to do a thing. I heard FF what's happening. Star's messing around. Telling lies to people. Maybe it has to be on a specific fault. It's not. It's not. It's not. You're lying to me. You're just lying to me. I miss the birds so much. Okay, so I need to get all the way to the left. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. About the weapon, you can only get it if you dodge lightning 100 times. Okay, but there are some things like that. Like there's, I think there was an achievement in one of the Tales games that you got for... There was a sign that you could hit your head on. And if you sat there and you hit your head on the sign 100 times, you actually legitimately got something for it. And I don't remember what it was, but you got something for it. For falling? No. No, I get nothing for falling. I get suffering for falling. I get so much suffering. I'm just suffering. I want to get back to Bargainburg. I said that too soon. No, you win. It's a shortcut. I don't want it. On the 4K fall? Okay, so just, you know, 1,000 more falls. No big deal. I'm sure I'll get there in no time. On my 21 jumping. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Maybe I'm not fine. Stop being a negative Andy. Maybe this is why the game hates me, is because I'm so negative. Hate it here. Pop. This smells so familiar. Stop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. It seems new, actually. It's a brand new area. I just invented it this morning. I made it in the workshop area for Jump King. I put it together myself. It's brand new, actually. It's never been seen before. This is 100% my own creation. If you try to say otherwise, you're lying. And definitely not actually telling the truth about the fact that this is the base game and I am just bad. But again, I don't even think like looking up a guide would even help me at this point. Like, I think it might actually be a detriment if I tried to get a guide, because I would just be slamming my head into the wall about when I can't make the jumps. I think it would make it worse. Not knowing and being bad, that was just a dumb mistake on my part. Not knowing and being bad. At least I am in blissful ignorance. That shouldn't have worked. At least falling further down seems really hard to do. It is a little bit harder. This is like pretty much like a spot where you're like, this is where you're going to fall to. If I fuck up the jump, I can fall down further, but I haven't done that in forever. Knock on wood. Like that you get good at the upper parts and that makes you bad at the lower parts. It's a never-ending struggle. Now I'm just bad here. I'm just terrible at this. I just hate it here. I just have so many project ideas too. Part of working on the year 3 stuff has gotten my brain like focused on a whole bunch of things I could make, and I keep coming up with new ideas. Bad. Guide won't help, but a guide to the types of jumps or how long to hold jump to get each could help. I don't know if it would, because sometimes I feel like I'm pressing it down for the same amount of time. That was just stupid. I'm pressing it down for the right amount of time, but it's different. Like, there's a little bit of variable that maybe I'm pressing it earlier than I think I am. It's hard to tell, though. Maybe if I just stop talking and I focus, I'd do better. But then if I don't talk, I'm being a bad streamer. The catch-22 of wanting to play games on stream. Some games require an intense amount of focus, and then if you don't focus, you do dumb stuff. Hi, Darren. How are you? Imagine focusing? I refuse. I can't focus on one project. There's no way I'm gonna focus on a video game. Just turn off the brain and jump, it's the key. How do I do that? How do I turn off the brain? Does anybody have any advice for just how to turn off your brain so that you're head empty just playing a video game? How do you do that? How did I get here? Rude? What? I was genuinely asking, how do you turn off your brain to play video games? Not you? Not good advice? No. I mean, it can be good advice. There are definitely some games where, like, if you focus way too hard, you're gonna screw yourself up because you're overthinking what you're doing. It involves high dosage drugs or a power drill. I think I'm good. I think I'm great, Star. I don't think I want the drill anywhere near me. And the high dosage drugs, probably not too. Probably not. Most likely not. Bop. There has to be a way. I mean, maybe one day I'll find the flow state for playing Jump King, and then there'll be like a period of 10 minutes where I make so much progress, but I say 0 words. Stream will be so boring, but I'll be so excited the entire time. What? I'll take it. I'm fine with that. That was a weird... Don't know what to call it. It was just a weird... I missed the man in here that would talk to me, but he seems to be dead. Just remember? Remember what? The Alamo? There are no dumb questions, just dumb answers? That's not true. Pepperidge Farm remembers. God, I remember all those commercials. I keep thinking about old commercials. I am not saying that I want advertising to be like a form of entertainment, but like, what did happen to some of those commercials that were just kind of out there and were legitimately entertaining? All the commercials now are just so boring. And like all the like advertising companies are like, we can do the best with your commercials, and then it's just like the same thing that every company has ever done. Nobody's trying to do weird shit anymore. If the capitalism wants— I didn't mean to do that. If the capitalism wants to do silly commercials, I'll take it. I miss the Taco Bell Chihuahua. I would say they went woke, but I don't know. I don't know. It's the homogenization of everything is super boring. All the ads are all the same. Like, I don't... were there any standout, like, commercials from the Super Bowl? Like, I didn't see anything. I saw, like, 1 or 2 that were not related, but were like, none of the companies doing ads really had anything stand out this year. And I feel like for years, Super Bowl commercials have become like nothing. They became really entertaining. Everybody wanted to watch them, and then companies started thinking too much about it and then trying to make them like too perfect. And then they weren't funny anymore. Like, I feel like they're all boring now. Our type so I can finish the stupid puzzle level. I think they realized even really entertaining ads still weren't selling things. That's true. I have questions about some online advertising. Like, there's no way that some of the budget, like the amount of money that companies spend on like advertising online works out. Like, there's no way that it all works out. There's no world in which it is like, yep, we have made this money back. Guys, I start tea super soon, like it's at the pharmacy, but I'm waiting for them to order my needles. Hell yeah. That's nice, Darren. I hope you have a good time. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. Hope it all goes relatively smoothly. God damn it. A lot of questions about all advertising. I think a lot of it is just money laundering. I mean, there's probably some of that, but like, there's definitely like marketing people out there that swear up and down that they can like get companies results from doing X, Y, and Z. I don't see it. I don't see it either. I just don't know what's going on. I'm back in the sewers. You can't see without glasses? Neither can I. One day I'm going to be legally blind. Can it help a new product? Maybe. I think getting the word out there about new products is important, but I think once you have a product already, like, I'm trying to think of some good example. Okay, let's say that you're a food company and you are already well known for making bread. Like, when people think of your company, you are known as the bread company. If you make an ad for bread, it's probably not going to do shit because all the people that know about you that want the bread already, like, all the people that want bread know about you. There's no one new there to advertise to. They already know that you do it. But let's say the bread company turns around and makes, I don't know why my brain said hot sauce, but I guess we're gonna go with hot sauce. If the bread company turns around and makes hot sauce, then you would advertise that and be like, we're making a new product. It's hot sauce. And that, like, people would want to see it because how else would they learn that the bread company is making hot sauce? And that would get some new attention on it. It might bump up your sales for a little bit, and then from there you can like steadily grow a base from people that like are interested in hot sauce and not bread. But it starts with like finding that intersection. But it's like all the toilet paper companies, you're right, Abe. All the toilet paper companies that make ads about like how their toilet paper is the best toilet paper. We already know that they have toilet paper. I don't think at this point they can really, like, convince me to try a new toilet paper when I have brands that I already pick up from my store that I like. Or, like, what did I see ads for the other day? There's a chain of, like, convenience stores, I guess? Pharmacies? It's like Rite Aid and Walgreens, but it's called Bartell Drugs. They're all over Seattle. In other areas as well, I'm assuming. But I didn't see them until I was in Seattle. They keep like having ads for like, you can get your shots here. And I'm like, but why? There's like one in my area and it's not even like in my area. Also, toilet paper ads didn't help me pick which I like. It was just going off price and then finding the one that actually was good, you know? Yeah. Like, you can swear up and down that your product is the best, but if I try a whole bunch of products and I figure out that I don't like yours, there's literally nothing you can do about it. I just don't like your product. No amount of ads with bears going, this is wonderful, is going to... Wait, hold on. No. Did you know that the bear toilet paper ads are a perfect example of what I'm talking about with ads? Think about how because it's Charmin, right? The Charmin bear ads started as like a weird ad with a bear like in the woods using toilet paper. That's weird. That's hilarious. And then it turned into a nuclear family. They made the bear more relatable. Wait, what? If you go look at the history of like the Charmin, like, or whatever, or whoever it was, the ads that have the bear in them for the toilet paper, it starts as one bear in the woods using toilet paper. Like, super weird. And then they turned into a whole bunch of like, it's like the whole like nuclear family with mom and dad bear and then the two children. And they're not outside in the wilderness. They're in a house. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Remember Cuddles the Softener Bear? I like those ads, but the bear was a little bit creepy. I cannot tell you why. I just thought the bear was a little bit creepy. Then again, I remember most of those ads from when I was a kid, and I had more than one incident where I got afraid of random things that should not make me afraid of them. My parents have actually a really funny story. Like, it's technically two stories in one, because I got scared of the stuffed animal that I won, but when I was a kid, you know how at like fairs and stuff, there's the like all the like the fair games that you play that are all incredibly rigged so that you don't win anything. There was one of those that involved throwing balls into floating glass things. Was it fish bowls? It was something. Might have been fish bowls, but like floating like glass bowls in the water. And you're supposed to like land it in there. And I'd like taken like every ball but one that I got from paying. And I missed every single one. And I had one ball left. I was like a kid. I had to have been like under 5. And I got so fed up with it. I turned around and like took the other ball and was just like done. Tossed it over my shoulder and it landed in the bowl and I got the grand prize, which was a giant like Blue's Clues stuffed animal. And then the Blue's Clues stuffed animal later terrified me. I had like one nightmare about it and then it was ruined. Just one nightmare and I was like, nope, I can't have this stuffed animal in there. I won a goldfish from the fair and it lived to be so old. I mean, goldfish have pretty decent lifespans when they're not mistreated. But yeah, no, apparently young me, like, just won that game on a fluke and it's very, very funny actually. Argenberg, here I come. I threw a ball randomly and bam, I won. So what I'm learning is that if you're playing a fair game, don't think too hard about it. Just yeet. That was not good. Jumped and randomly didn't fall. Listen, I can't throw the character. I can't physically throw the character. I'm not gonna throw the keyboard, because that's how you break a keyboard, and I kind of like this keyboard. Fucking Christ. Maybe I hate this keyboard. Maybe the keyboard's cursed. What if I got a new keyboard? That'd definitely solve the problem. It won't solve the problem. It's not the keyboard. It's me. This is a skill issue. Just buy an aluminum keyboard. The keyboard. I don't need a new keyboard. I could get a new keyboard. I don't need a new keyboard. Jokingly and also not, thinking has ruined nearly every facet of my life. Overthinking can definitely ruin a lot of things. Overthinking can ruin a lot of stuff. I'm not saying don't think anything. Or don't, like, critically think about decisions and things. But, like, I don't know. I overthink all the time though, so I don't know why I'm trying to give advice like I live by this. I don't. I like have to have this conversation with myself whenever I'm doing something and I start overthinking it and I have to sit there and go, hey, is this productive anymore? It's usually not. Critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. It's free to play up to level 70. It includes, something. I just do things all the time, it's fun. I try to be, like, more in the present about some stuff. And not think too hard about some of the stuff that I'm doing. Like, obviously when I need to think, I think, but, like, trying to just let my brain go. It's a lot of work though, I will say that. Like, I don't do that well. I'm not very good at, like, just letting myself do things. I overplan, I overprepare for a lot of stuff. But when I can, I try to just let the brain go. It's baby steps. It's baby steps. I've been doing better letting go, but I still prefer to plan. I like planning too, especially like around traveling and stuff. Like I was, like my one pet peeve when people are traveling places is not wanting to have a plan in place for like, even like basics of like, oh, we want to be in this area for lunch. Or we want to see X, Y, and Z at some point. That was too hard. I like having a little bit of a plan. Just being like, I want to go this area. And then from there, find things in there that are neat. Some with sharks? I could never. I like to throw myself into things that make me nervous or whatever. I do that sometimes, but also I'm a very nervous person, so it doesn't take a lot of effort to find things that will make me nervous. I'm an anxious person. Why am I playing hardcore Minecraft as my main game? I have no idea. I don't know how I got here. I can't swim. Don't go swimming with sharks then, Abe. For better or worse, I've improvised everything. I think the important thing to remember is that everybody is improvising everything. Maybe not always to the same extent, but like, there is no way everybody in the world has things together. Even if you have a plan, there's going to be things that change the plans. There's going to be things that go wrong. There's going to be things that go in different directions that aren't necessarily wrong, but definitely weren't where you were expecting it to go. I've fallen again. I've gotten better over my fear of spiders. I can now kill 85% of them. I didn't get over my fear of spiders. I got better about just killing spiders because they were around when I was in college and people would scream at them in the bathroom in the morning. And I was too tired to deal with the screaming. And so I would flush the spiders. Because it happened more than once. It happened more than once, and there was too many girls screaming in the bathrooms. And I was going insane. You have a tarantula? My cousin had a super cool blue one. I could never hold a tarantula. I think tarantulas would be the next step of dealing with my fear of spiders. I don't want to. I don't want to. They're very neat, and I will look at pictures of them and other people's videos of them, but if I saw one in real life, I would scream. We have 2 species down here. I do think it is cool when people do stuff like keep pets from local species, assuming like you're not destroying the ecosystem. I think I need to get bit in order to get over my fear. I've been bit by too many spiders. I got bit by bugs so often playing in leaves. I hated it every single time. I cried. I'm pretty sure I got bit by spiders playing in leaves during the fall too. Like a lot. I also got bit by an ant once that wasn't a red ant. Like just a normal ant decided it wanted to bite me when I was in elementary school. And I cried about it the entire time. Got bit by an asp a while back. That hurt so bad. Ooh. I just hate bites, stings, whatever from bugs. Awful. Always awful. It doesn't help that I have like a really exaggerated reaction to mosquito bites. I guess it's like a mild allergy. I think it's a mild allergy. Because it's not like it like reacts everywhere. It just, the bumps I get from a mosquito bite are so big and they don't go away for weeks. And it happened to me as an adult that this change happened. Like I'd gotten bit by mosquitoes as a kid and I never had a reaction like that. And then I went to college and I realized a mosquito bite just wasn't going away. And I called my mom and I was like, my mosquito bite isn't going away. She's like, yeah, that happened to me too. It's like, what does this mean? Are we mildly allergic to mosquitoes? I think the answer is yes. Got stung by a scorpion when I was preggo. Is your kid part scorpion? Nah, that'd be cool though. Thanks. It's happened all my life and allegedly everyone is allergic, but not to the extent that it's bigger than a ping pong ball. Hey, Woo? I'm worried about you. But also I understand because I have the same reaction. I am going to fight the video game. I have no known allergies. I think it's because my people have always been exposed to the same things here for thousands of years. I have several known allergies. Well, I say several. They're kind of like unknown and known. Does that make any goddamn sense? No. I'm allergic to plant life up here, but not like super allergic. There's just like a couple of seasons where I know that like certain plants are like doing things and my allergies go, you need to leave. Like, you'd be less allergic if you were in Europe, you know? Oh, I'd be so much less allergic. I am so concerned and not concerned at the same time because I can't let it rule my life. My dad has some intolerances to certain foods and allergies to some certain foods, and they're very common in the area of Europe that his family is from. And I am at the age of that starting to like show up in my life, and I'm like, please no. But I guess the plan is if that starts to show up, I just move to Europe and then I live a wonderful life out there where those allergies are more common and therefore better planned for. Did I ever tell you how I found out poison ivy doesn't do anything to me? Abe, you're a superhero. That's your superpower. just not allergic to poison ivy like the rest of us. But it is interesting to think about, like, how there are just regional differences in allergies. My wife thinks it's hilarious how I treat our daughter. What are you doing to your daughter? Grabbed it and then put it on my mom's cheek and she got it. Abe. Abe. Were you a kid? Please tell me you were a child. Please. I was 15. That is not a child. You should have known better than to do something like that. My god. Reminds me of... Why am I doing that? I don't need to do that. That episode of Parks and Rec. It's like from season 1. Oh my god, it is from season 1 because I just saw it. Where Leslie eats the honeysuckle and starts immediately having a reaction to it. Didn't know poison ivy in my defense until after. At 15? I always put sunglasses on her when we go out. She thinks it's funny because I point out she wears glasses / contacts. See, sometimes it's about the sun, sometimes it's not. Like, my eye problems are genetic. The astigmatism that I deal with is genetic. I wore glasses in the 3rd grade. There was really no way around it with the way that my dad's eyes were. And I seem to have gotten a lot of his genetics. I have his jaw. So much so, I think I've talked about this before. So much so that when I was getting braces, the orthodontist that dealt with my dad's jaw was friends with my orthodontist, and they compared pictures of my jaw and my dad's jaw before he had the surgery to correct it. And it was almost exactly the same. And granted, I didn't get glasses as soon as my dad did, but he also had to get glasses at a very young age. So, listen, I'm so worried that I'm also gonna get the food intolerances, but at the same time, like, I guess whatever it is, and at least I know what to look for on labels, because I've been doing it for years. Comparing jawlines sounds understandably kind of serial killer. No, it's like legitimately like the jaws, like the way that our jaws were is almost exactly the same. Like the same issue in the same spots, in the same ways. I know it's just funny. Listen, I don't understand orthodontists. I don't understand orthodontists or dentists. Growing up, the orthodontist and the dentist I went to were in the same floor of the same building, and they were both going by the same name because they're brothers. I need to reiterate this. There was a pair of brothers. One was a dentist and one was an orthodontist, and they just took over a floor of a building, and that's where they had their practices. And one time, they had to open the door into the other area and be like, hey, I need your input on something that I'm about to do to this person's teeth because you did this thing with the braces. And so I had to awkwardly walk to the back while they were discussing what to do about something. It was, I don't know what was happening. They were very lovely though. They were good dentists. I appreciate them. Fucking hate braces. Braces suck. That was karma. I broke one of my braces at one point. I don't know how I did it. I was eating like normal food, not anything that was like forbidden. And I broke one of the brackets. Weird. I got my root canal done, the guy went over it, but I had searched it and already knew, and it was so funny, like I can't tell you I searched it because my mouth is too open. My dentist constantly badmouths my ortho for how they did the back wires that I had to keep on after I got the braces off. Oof. That is funny that they were badmouthing them. Clover, I didn't know leaves have teeth. Smile. You ever seen Flowey? Imagine that, but a clover. But that'd be such a cool character design. Now I just want to do like Alice in Wonderland, but that area with all the flowers, just with more menacing smiles. That's what I would like. That's what I think I would like. This is just Alice Madness Returns, isn't it? I have that game, I think. Do I have that game? Did I get that game before it disappeared? How do I spell? Oh, I do! That game disappeared off of like Steam, like you couldn't buy it on Steam anymore. But I have it. I've had it for so long and I haven't had a chance to play it. Such a good game. Been back for a while. I thought it was like permanently off, like you couldn't buy it anymore. Like it's still, the store page is up, but you can't buy it. It was, but it got brought back? Interesting. Was that because everybody was upset that they couldn't share the game anymore? Because it is, as far as I know, a very well-beloved game. With a couple puzzles that are infuriating. That's like everything I know about it, is that there's 1 or 2 puzzle areas that are absolutely annoying to do. And it's very well-loved. And that's about it. Like how Zelda games are so good and the fans yell about them and then everybody goes, fuck the water temple specifically. Just know I'm lucky I bought the complete edition from Humble before it got delisted that year. That is good. I keep fucking up that one. And then to get it to run well, you have to tweak some files. Yeah, there's a couple things like that. I think I've talked about it before. The Myst games didn't like running on Windows 8. Because I have the original Myst game. Like the original. Like not one of the remakes. I mean the one that is like so many pixels. Because the monitors at the time did not have great resolution. So it's just a lot of pixels. But it didn't run on Windows 8. Like, I tried a lot to get it to run, and it would just fight back. And now on Windows 10, it runs fine. Because there was something that they did to Windows 8 that made it not want to play nice with those files, and they didn't do that in Windows 10. Or they removed it in Windows 10. Now it runs fine. Very funny to me. It's a blink. And my laptop issues are what people are speculating they might be. Its days are numbered and games I can play are limited. Oh no. I'm gonna have to be addicted to Tears of the Kingdom for a long while. Fuck. Remember when games had bugs and they couldn't be updated? It was just part of the game. I kind of miss those. Or like when like devs would put like secret areas that were like made out of like repeated assets that looked like menacing and like weird and funny. Do I like the super polished games? Yeah, but you know what I like? I like when there was a lot more feeling in some of the games. When like devs had time and energy to like, well, obviously there was a whole bunch of like crunch as well. But when devs like had the time to do some more like, have this silly thing. That was so close. That was so close. And you've sent me back here? You are a bitch. Okay. GTA 3 had that one Easter egg that said you weren't supposed to be there. Yeah. And I think every game once upon a time had a "you're not supposed to be here" place. The game hates me. The game hates me. The game hates me. The game hates me. The game just hates me. The game hates me. It hates me and I hate it. We're having a wonderful, hateful time. Why am I so bad at the upper area part now? Is it because I've been down here for too long? Have I forgotten? Yes. Jump King has a lot of those for you. I'm just gonna be over here. I'm just gonna be over here. And I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna jump. I'm just gonna jump. I'm just gonna fall. I'm just gonna fall. It was funny. I'm gonna fight you, Abe. Time to go to a Denny's. Have a fist fight in the parking lot. I'm fighting Abe specifically for this one. I'm fighting Abe specifically for this one. I'm blaming no one else. I'm blaming specifically Abe. This is all Abe's fault. That does not count as the pit. I haven't fallen back into the tree in so long. Up. I didn't need to bump off the wall for that one. Why are the sewers in the middle? I still have questions. How is this map supposed to work? How does this map work? Why isn't it raining further down? Why don't we see any rain further down? Why is there no, like, puddle of mud further down? There's a lot of things growing, but there's also sun. And that doesn't make sense either. Unless the game is implying that jumping up or falling down somehow also travels in time, which I don't think it does. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense. I'll accept no rain above this because you can see the tops of the clouds up here. Down below though, makes no sense. Maybe the answer's at the top? No, but there's a hot babe at the top. But we'll never know. Okay, time to get all the way to the top immediately. Do you think it's a drawn sock puppet with sharp teethies? You think hold on, I can read. Do you think a drawn sock puppet with sharp teethies would make people uncomfy? I don't think so. At least wouldn't make me uncomfy, but I am only one person. Because it's already changed. Time to look at Clover's profile. Oh, no, that's very good. I love it very much. Maybe they have a sock phobia. Maybe. That was not hard enough. I haven't bitten yet. It's just got the teeth. It doesn't mean it's bitten anything yet. That was not good enough. Pop. Why did I keep letting go too early? Oh. Time to revert to Tim Hortons donut. I want a donut. I want to get donuts. I keep thinking about like really good donut places in Seattle and then I just want donuts. And none of them are near me and I want them so badly. Just like donuts. I'm gonna Timmy's muffin instead. Ooh. Muffins are good too. I think I'm just hungry. I think I just need a snack. I had good food today. Just want snacks though. Oh, I have popsicles. I'm having a popsicle after. I have watermelon popsicles. I stand by the fact that I think that like, because there's all those like made with real fruit popsicles, and some of them are fine. I think the watermelon ones are the best. I think they're the best. I feel like watermelon was made to be popsicles. Other fruit flavors, great in popsicles, but I don't think they're as good as popsicles. Okay. Nope. God damn it. I did it again. Ooh. I'm getting closer to figuring out that top part, but like we've only been up there a couple of times so far. Hello, Bargainburg. Bye, Bargainburg. Okay, maybe not talking is doing wonders. When I stop talking and I start playing the game more focused, I stop doing dumb things. So maybe the lesson here is that I need to shut up. Perhaps. If I want to make progress in the game, I gotta just stop saying things. Which is really disappointing as a streamer. Nope, that wasn't far enough. Oh. Take that though. Nope, I don't get that. Never mind. Close. I'm trying to figure out how to fall safely on that one because there's definitely a way for me to fall that is like safer. That's the other problem of playing this without a guide is that like the guides for Jump King tell you like which ways you need to go, like what platforms you need to go to, or what are viable paths, and I am just suffering. Why not just fall? Because I want to go up. I want to go up so badly. I want to get higher into the video game so that I can win the video game and find the babe and then not touch Jump King for like 6 months and then turn around and play it again on the DLC in like a year. But going down is great. I disagree. I highly disagree. Maxie didn't go up. No, you can't use that to try to get me to fall down more. No. No. I know what you're doing. I see through this ruse. That's what she said. Oh, I hate it here. I hate it here. Why would I do that? Almost like you were reading Minty and I's convo before stream or something? No, there's no way that I would ever read any conversation that happens in my stream when I'm not online. Like, I don't ever, like, tune in to, like, the channel to see if people were chatting before stream, especially on a day where I started later because I was doing stuff all day and I needed a moment. No way would I ever just be looking at the stream ahead of time and see what's happening. Anyways, hi Sleepy, I hope you're having a good time. There's no way. No, none. I would never. I would never. I would never do that to you guys. I also would never just walk off of a platform. Just black holes. I did see that earlier, but that's because I was trying to change the title before it got to stream time. And then I did close it. But the black holes are cool though. Let me get going, but I believe in you, whether you decide to go up or down. Thanks. Have a good time zone, Abe. I'm thinking we may end a little bit early as well. Not like right this second, but maybe like an hour earlier than normal. And then we'll... I guess I'll make it up tomorrow, because I'll be streaming tomorrow for the year 3 anniversary for the hardcore world. Black holes. They're cool though. I guess unless I start making tremendous amounts of progress up. Also ads. I've killed 254 bosses in Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, I can't help you. You've done this to yourself. All I know in Tears of the Kingdom is run around and chase dragons. That is almost exclusively everything that I did in Tears of the Kingdom revolved around chasing the dragons. That was too far. Up. Lionel Coliseum, my beloved. I hate Lionels. I hate fighting like in the Coliseum things. But let me go chase the dragons around so that I can ride them through the dark area and explore the entire map. 100%. I will do that forever. That was my favorite part. I love opening the map up on games like that. Although I did like watching Phil fight the Lionels. Especially when he was just running around, wearing like no armor, just chasing Lionels. Phil really just spent so much time with no armor when he played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Just fighting everything. He had it down to a science. I cannot play Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild the way he did. But I can admire it from afar. Found the item limit cap. How'd you do that? How many items do you have that you've done this to yourself? Moon seeds and arrows? No, that's fair. Those are easy to reach the cap of. I am sad that they got rid of the exploit. I thought the exploit was really funny. I mean, I understand why they got rid of the exploit, but it was also really funny. Too far. A new loop has been found. Just kidding. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Please. Please, video game. Okay. Fine. That's fair. I deserve that one. Nope, that was too hard. At least I'm getting better about realizing some of the jumps down here. I don't know why the room up above this one still kicks my ass. I think it's because I'm so anxious about it, and so my brain goes, you will fall, and then I do fall, and I go, oh damn, I did fall. I'll never get good at it. But I am excited that I will have a little bit more time. Obviously when my parents were out here I was doing a lot of like running around doing stuff all the time. And now that even though there's still some stuff going on that I have to go to, it's like chiller. I'll get time to work on projects and think about projects and stuff. I've been going through, it's not in this room. I actually don't know where I put it. Oh no, it's down there. I found an old notebook from right around the start of college. Start of college? No, that was the start of college. So I found a notebook that I had from the start of college that I started putting story ideas into. And these were like one sentence, vague as fuck story ideas that I just started like throwing into notebooks. And I eventually consolidated into this one, and then I never finished using it, so I've just been like holding on to these ideas. Because I've been going through and I've been organizing a whole bunch of old like project ideas I've had, both like things for like Minecraft, things for other games, like things that I want to try with like pixel art, especially like ever since I did the Zero Zero Tower in the hardcore world, my brain keeps going, I could do more pixel art things, that'd be cool. And so like I wrote down a whole bunch of ideas that I had for that had to do with like Minecraft and also just cool things to make in general. And I've started like consolidating all of those thoughts and ideas into like one notebook. And now I just have a notebook that's just full of ideas. Have a good time, Zonal. Have a good sleep, Icy. Take good care of yourself. I'm going to scream at this game. It is entirely possible that I will. Entirely possible that I won't. I guess you'll find out if you're here. Except I may do the screaming offline, because why would I want to scream online? Do you think I can bounce off of this onto there? Have fun progressing, I believe in you. Thank you. We're getting up higher, though. I'm falling now. It's fine. Oh. But it is interesting to see some of the old ideas I had and some of the stories that I've wanted to write since then that maybe I didn't consciously remember the idea, but like obviously the idea was still tucked away somewhere in my brain because it comes out in other forms. I also saw an idea in there and I forget. Oh, there was like a... What book was it? It was basically one of like the Magical Academy books where like the students are under constant threat of being killed by magical creatures that are attracted by The Power of the Students, like the what is this? What is the series called? I'm gonna go insane if I can't figure out what the story is called. Oh no. Oh, it's this series. What is the first book in this series? Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. So this book came out in 2020. This notebook is dated 2013. So 7 years before Naomi Novik's book came out. I apparently had an idea that is almost the main conceit of one of her series. Which I think is a little bit funny. Quickly finding out I can't cheese the game by farming for Korok weapons. In Tears of the Kingdom? No. That's not gonna work out. They did a lot in Tears of the Kingdom to stop people from cheesing in ways that they had been cheesing Breath of the Wild. Granted, people found new ways to cheese the game that include just making machines that are explosions. So like the machines that you can summon that are just like 20 TNT barrels. Which is fair. Not really going to argue with them on that one. They can have that. But it is really funny. Nope, that was too far. Nope. Yeah. That was okay. That worked. That did not work. That should have worked. Let me up and out. Let me up and out of this. Set me free. Let me get to another area where it's really hard to fall down all the way. Come on, game. We can do this. Never mind. Maybe we can't do this. Oh, that's too far. Up, 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 up. That was too far. Oops. I'll take it as a good sign if I can get away with not falling all the way back down right here. But I still prefer it if I was able to get up higher. Yes, but I'll take getting stuck in an area over falling all the way back down. There we go. There we go. not what I wanted. Wrong. And then, nope. So close. Okay. Up. 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 Okay, so now I can't jump too high, otherwise I'll hit that. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, where are you supposed to go? Oh, no. I think I have to be on the other one. Yeah, because that's not gonna help me. To do... Except that's not gonna help me. And that's not gonna help me. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that fall. I'll take that fall. That fall's great. We'll take that one. That's a good fall. That's a great fall. I will take that one over anything else. Okay. There's no way I can jump. Oh, that's actually fantastic. Okay, hold on. Wait. That's so lovely. If I can get up and out of that area, if I fall down, I'll get dropped into these, probably, most likely. Do I want to think about what happens if I don't? Not really. That's fine. Can I jump off of that one? Did I? No. That's fine. Here. Nope. Nope. I'll take that fall though. Okay, wait. Okay, no, I don't know what I'm doing. We're now in the awkward stage of I have to figure out how to play the game. I don't know how to up. Well, now I really just don't know how to up. Up. Nope. Up. Bargenberg. Thank you for the blink time. Blink. If I blink more, do you think it will help me make the jumps or possibly fuck them up further? We'll find out. I don't think that can be blamed on the blinking. Definitely not cause problems. Could cause problems. I would never cause problems? No. Never. You are the least problematic rat. Especially done on purpose. Never. Never ever would you ever cause problems. I wouldn't get all the way back to the sewers because of getting flustered at a mistake now, would I? No. No way. I would never. I'm giving myself a half hour, and then we're gonna end stream early. I shouldn't have decided to play this. I should have dipped. I should have dipped at 2 hours. I didn't dip at 2 hours though. I have stubbornly pursued this and we have gotten up higher and that's impressive. And I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm gonna punch the video game. I don't know how. I'll print out the code of the video game on some paper and then punch it. That seems logical, right? Oh, a trail of bananas. I wonder what this could mean. Time to bring out the automated war machines. I like the Yiga clan in Tears of the Kingdom. They're silly goofy. I mean, they were silly goofy before, but like, they got sillier with the machines and stuff that they could make. And I think it was like a really good way for the game to show off like some of the stuff that you could make with the new tools and stuff. Like a fantastic way to show off some of the stuff you could make. Granted, that didn't stop people from making new ways to launch Koroks into space, but it did make some very interesting new tools. I'm gonna see if I'll finally get my ass up and do the thing in the next 30 minutes. Good luck, time. I've found that getting up is often the hardest part of starting the task. Like, I hate cleaning and chores a lot. Like, I like the end effect of doing them. I like having the tidier house, everything looking nice, but I hate the, like, getting ready to, like, sit down and, like, start working on all the chores. Obviously, I do them, because if I didn't, then none of them would ever get done. But getting started on things like that is hard. New notebooks are hard, new projects are hard. They're exciting sometimes, they're difficult other times. The only times I've been like super gung-ho about cleaning and like getting things ready is like when I like get new things for the house and like want to make sure that it all fits and looks nice and tidy, and like cleaning up for the new thing that I'm getting. That's always really exciting. And will keep me motivated in order to at least get that part of the house like really, really tidy and clean. Otherwise it's just suffering. It's just suffering. This is suffering. I have to redo my rims tonight. I've stopped wearing gloves regularly, which means I have to have all my tape done nicely and correctly because it's really uncomfortable to push. Yeah, that kind of stuff is also tedious. Because if you're redoing the rims, then are you having to take off the original stuff that you have on them too? Because that's always like, I think that's like some of the worst part of like some tasks is like when you have to undo the work you did before and then redo it. And like, yeah, it'll be worth it at the end. It'll be a lot nicer to deal with at the end, but God, is it painful to just be like, well, I did it once and I have to undo it and redo it. It's like probably how I felt about Project Stronghold in the hardcore world when I realized that I was off in my measurements for some of the floors and had accidentally made it even where it needed to be odd, and like sitting there staring at it going, oh fuck, I need to expand all of this, and then going, I won't expand it, I'll work around it, and then immediately going, okay, no, I can't do that, I have to fix it. Like, I'm super happy that it's done now, but I hate it. hated it. I hated it. I had to go into like schematics and like manipulate around in World Edit in a creative world just to see what I needed to fix because I couldn't visualize it very well. It was really annoying. Obviously that's not like anything to do with like something that's gonna affect me in the real world, but I hated it anyways. It looks nice now and I'm happy for it, but honestly I should, but I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna just spot check because I have a feeling I'm gonna get them pretty scuffed when I move. If not, with a bunch of loads/unloads and throughout the inevitable process of bumping into everything in new houses and at new store. No, that's fair. Maybe waiting until all that stuff is a little bit more settled so that you can just do a better fix later. When you know that it's not going to get, like, more roughed up. Yeah, it says love the outcome, dread the process. Every time. There's so many tasks like that. But I'm also, like, the kind of person, and I think a lot of people will probably feel this way too. There's some things that, like, there are so many things in life that are just, the idea of it makes me anxious, and then I get to doing the thing, or, like, dealing with the thing, and it's like, this is fine. This is fine. This is gonna take, like, 20 minutes, and I've spent, like, 4 hours across the last 3 days just stressing myself out about this. And there was no reason to. But also every reason to. Ooh. I'll probably jump up to that, but I don't want to press that right now. Also ads in a couple minutes. We feed time soon. Okay, we're back up here. Not gonna fuck it up. Well, I mean, we're inevitably gonna fuck it up. That was too high. Up. Just right. That was an interesting sound they made the game make. I love this stream is just entirely jump king. I went up! I made up! I got up. Am I now incredibly stressed? Yes. Nope. That was 2 up. The backseating worked. Thank you. Oh. I don't know how to do the up from here. I don't know how to do the up from here. Oh, I guess that makes sense that I could just ignore that. Oh no. Oh no. I'm making progress. Oh no. Wait. Do that? No. Oh no. I see what I have to do. I think it might be safer to do it from this side because then I can over or under and then I just land over here. But, oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm making more progress. Oh no. Why did I do this to myself? Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. I'm breathing. I got this, I'm breathing. I'll drink water. I could probably jump to the left, but that's probably not going to be enough to get up to where I need to go. And it looks like it wants me to go that way, but I also want to look. Oh no. Oh, ads are happening and I've discovered awful, terrible things. Okay. We wait. Okay. We wait. We sit and we wait for a second and we wait for the ads to go. We're just gonna wait for the ads to happen for a second. I'm breathing so hard. I am fine. This is fine. Everything is great. I live in fear. I mean, this one's really obvious because it wants you to go left, middle, right, middle, I think. I think you could maybe do some jump off to the right, but I don't know if I want to test that. But now there's the question of, am I going to get this jump right, or am I going to get this jump wrong and then fall the way down? And how far will I fall? Because I've so far, knock on wood, not fallen. Oh no. I don't know where I'll fall if I overshoot that, and I don't know where I'll fall if I undershoot that. I think maybe one of the bottom areas might capture me, but we'll find out. Okay. 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 I don't like that I'm doing good. That's fine. Cool. We fell into an area that I'm very comfortable and happy with falling into. I'm fine with that. I am so fine with that. I am so fine with falling into an area that, like, I have already been and I understand vaguely. This one, this is fine too. Look, I can jump up here and then I can jump up to there eventually and then I can jump across and get to the other side and, like, this is fine. I'll take this. I fell off. That's fine. I fell over here. Look at this. Look at that. That's great. I'll take it. I'll take this. I'll take struggling here. We can struggle here for the next 20 minutes for all I care. That's literally for all I care. I'm fine. This is fine. We're far up. We didn't just make it to, like, a little bit of a new area and then fall all the way back down. This is a ways into a new area, and if I fall back down all the way, I may cry. That's not high enough. Almost. Still not high. I'm so scared of, like, overshooting and doing something stupid. Not that far. I'll take this. Because I know if I fall from a lot of these, I wind up on a platform below that I know how to get back up here from. This is fine. Also, I am afraid of getting the bird. Something about this monologue tells me you're not as fine as you think you're trying to let on. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never been not fine a day in my life. Excuse me while I fall back down. I'm fine. We made it up so far. I've got 20 minutes before I end stream, so we can get back up there for sure. No, definitely won't choke trying to get back up there. So we were saying, I'm fine. I learned so much, and now I've learned how far I can fall, and I hate it. And that's really what we've learned today. Maybe the Jump King was the friends we made along the way. Maybe I'm going to fight this game. Maybe I'm going to bite the game. Excuse me? Maybe I will become a Jump King master just from falling down so much. What you're seeing is my training art, chat. One day I will be a god at Jump King. Is that day today? Absolutely not. Is that day tomorrow? Also probably not. But I'll get there. If I make it to another new area, I'm quitting. This is not a joke. If somehow in the next 20 minutes I get up past the last spot that I got to, I'm just quitting. I'm quitting and we're leaving. We're leaving and we're leaving that for another day. That will be a later trader problem. Okay, why is this jump impossible now? Am I psyching myself out? I think I'm psyching myself out. I didn't mean to do that. I'm psyching myself out. Up. I found a new loop that I think I hate, that I keep getting myself stuck in. And now I'm here. And now I'm here. Okay, but now I have so many ideas about the Jump King parkour area that I want to do eventually. It'd be fun. It's also a later project. I think I have to finish something before we start working on it. Papa, please, I might have mighty need to have at least 2 placements this month for the Bingus. Please fall. No. I don't want to fall. I want to win the video game. Besides, there's so many days left in February. Do not tell me about how time is moving. It keeps terrifying me. Days keep happening and I want to fight them. I'm not moving, I'm in my floor I'm in the floor contemplating life. Why are you in the floor? Hold on, time. Why are you in the floor? Shouldn't you be on the floor, not in it? Have you clipped into the floor? Is life just a video game and you've clipped into the floor? Sure? The way you said sure makes me think you know something. That should have been it. That shouldn't have worked. That's all I gotta say about that. Incoherent noises. Yeah, I was right. If it means I don't have to participate in life for the time being, yes, I'm clipping. You know what time? Yeah. If you're clipping into the floor, I think you're allowed to be exempt from life things for a little bit. I can't tell you how long, because, you know, that's not my domain, but I think you get to be exempt from some stuff for a while. You get to just vibe. You're out of bounds. Game of Life can't detect you there. Also, I like floor time. I like laying on the floor. That was just bad. That was worse. Why is this loop now? Got me. This game makes me feel like my exploration is shit. What does all the 100% markers on the anime game map mean to me? What do they mean to you? Did they ever mean anything? Did they, Woo? I mean, if it had meaning to you at one point and made you happy and brought you joy, then yeah, it had meaning. It could no longer hold meaning to you. Like, there's things that I've written down or, like, notes I've made to myself that are, like, story ideas and things like that, and I, like, they mean a whole lot to me in the moment, and then I revisit them later and I realize, ah, this thing right here means jack shit to me now. Doesn't mean it never meant anything. Just means that now it doesn't hold any meaning. Meaning and value are not consistent things. My jumping skills are also inconsistent and shit. It was simply, oh, there's still shinies here, and it was more of a feverish obsession than anything else. Still means something. I'm not gonna fall all the way down, Lou. Not gonna fall all the way down. Fuck you. Nope. This is the longest 20 minutes of my life. I just want you to know that. I thought it had been 10 minutes and it has been 6. I hate this entire game. Don't wake up your neighbors yelling at me to fall. Why does In the End by Linkin Park keep coming to mind as I'm just jumping up through this game? Why is that what my brain is like? This is just that song now. Stop it. Let me back up. I hate when I miss that jump. That one is such a bitch to miss. Getting back up to Parkenberg. Ooh. Are you... Why is he talking about haters? Why did that summon the vine of, sorry I didn't see you there. I was too busy blocking out the haters. I love that vine. That vine made me very happy. There's so many good vine. I miss vine. I feel like that one cat meme of the cat screaming at its owner when they open up a can of tuna for their own. Yeah. That's kind of what this feels like, Woo. Nothing about Impulse watching the Vine again. No, see, you know what's even funnier is that you guys found that clip or like posted it in the Discord today, and yesterday I had stumbled across it. And it was so funny. It was so funny. I like how much laughter was coming out of Jem. I'd love to meet Jem in real life. I want to ask Jem about her favorite vines. I hope this sparks more Hermits as Vines videos. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen those for like other things. Well, no, somebody did it for the rats, but like that for more Hermit stuff for season 10. I need it. I desperately need it. I hope it sparks people thinking about it. Hell, maybe even I will look into doing some of those. Like, they're so good. Tommy's Rat Vine compilation is such a good video. It's such a good video. I love it so very much. I peaked as a creator that day. I peaked as a creator. Time to go rewatch it. It's so good. It's so fantastic. I say that though every single time I see like the rats do something for like animations or like Minty's rat server video that is so fucking long that took forever for them to do. That video is so like the amount of joy I feel in my heart every time it shows back up in my recommended and I go to rewatch any of those videos. I have no words to describe how much I love it. I just completely fell off. Like an idiot. Why am I an idiot? I'm just an idiot. Just an idiot. It's fine. We're going up. We go up. It's fine. Just a little spill. We can continue. Idiot sandwich? Yeah. No, I'm an idiot sandwich. I want a sandwich. I want a sandwich and I want a popsicle. These are just things I ate in the summer as a child. Just a popsicle and sandwich for lunch. I don't need a sandwich. I just like the idea of a sandwich. Sandwich in a Ziploc bag? Yes. I hate it here. I may go insane. Why did I do this to myself today? Did I do it? Why would I do this to myself? Why would I do this to myself? Why? There's cheesecake in the fridge? Ooh. I want it, but sadly it's midnight and that's not gonna happen. Why not? Why no midnight cheesecake? That's what life's about, is midnight cheesecakes. I want waffles. I think I just want sweets. I think I want sweets. Okay. Can I get to kitchen without sliding across the floor? And then I'm in the floor and with no way to get in the fridge. Oh no, I'm sorry. I wish I could help. If I was there, I would bring you cheesecake. Midnight cheesecake is so beloved. Midnight treats are so beloved. Having just a little treat at midnight, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. The smoke signal Crocs are the bane of my fucking existence. Are you gonna start launching them into space like everybody else? Anyway, souffle tower pancake? Those are fun. What if I have cheesecake for breakfast? Hell yeah, do it. That's what adulthood is about. That's my opinion. I think adulthood is about having, like, things like cheesecake for breakfast every now and then because you can. That's fine. I'll take that. Take this fall right here. I'll take this fall right here. Therapist will be so proud of me, she's gonna make fun of me. Lighthearted. Hey, giving yourself a little treat to wake up to is also very nice. That was just a miss. That was just a miss. Being an adult is giving into your temptations 3 to 10 times a week. Yeah, but it's about the freedom to do that now. I think that's what I like. It's being able to do silly little things for yourself. And knowing how to take care of yourself and make sure that everything is okay. Because being a person is hard. Like, so hard. Like, I don't think anything anybody could have told me as a child could have prepared me for how hard some of, like, adult life was like. And obviously my experience is not anybody else's, and I know that plenty of people have much more difficult experiences than what I've gone through. But, like, there's just some stuff that, like, you can't teach. Like, it's just gonna be hard. It's just gonna be difficult. And so you learn how to give yourself little treats to make it easier to get through it all. Maybe we stop here. Maybe we stop here. Maybe we stop here. Maybe, do we stop? We stop here. We stop here. We stop here. We stop here. We yes. We're fine. It's fine. It's great. It's fine. Yes, I'm fine. It's fine. We did play music. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we went up. So welcome to my fantastic ability to speak. We did up. We did the uppies. We did the uppies. I went up. Definitely only up. I definitely didn't do any downwards falling. I definitely just spent a whole bunch of time standing very still at the same spot for a while, and then I eventually went up. And there was no falling. There's no proof. Anyways, so really, really short stream tomorrow. Like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Just to run around the hardcore world, celebrate that it's 3 years old. Maybe put...
Comfort streamer. Trato 10 love.
No, you're fine. Maybe we put like a new floor on the tower for the 3-year anniversary. Just like nothing super serious, just something a little bit silly. Yeah, I don't know. Just little silly thing. Nothing major. Like I said, the thing that I'm doing for the 3-year anniversary isn't done yet, like the official thing that I want to do. So that will come next week, like earliest Sunday, but I'm thinking probably Tuesday. I want to try and get it done by Tuesday, but we will see. We shall see. But in the meantime, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. Sorry it was a shorter stream than normal, and sorry that it started later. I was just sleepy today. I hope that everybody has a fantastic time zone. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Drink water, eat food, take your meds, take a shower, do everything you gotta do to keep yourself running. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye!